most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going here. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the double.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Offense now has great field position to start the drive. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. But that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Hand off to the right side. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Tailback with another carry. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws it to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Out past the 30. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Breaks loose at the 45. He made the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it to the right side. Great cut there. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
So
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They mix it up with a run. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Nittany Lions line it up with 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down. They're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Looks right for a quick completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Grab made by the tight end. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. As the tight end flexes out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Good pressure and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And it's a direct snap. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And that one will bounce bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Pointer in the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions, to put them on top now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Contact as he threw it. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Penn State.
Number 12.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They bring the punter onto the field now, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. The returner lost the ball. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The back's got it. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Testing the right side here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on 4th down. Down, looking to throw for it. Looks left and finds his target there. Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incompletion sets up a second down. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the ball is hauled in. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And he'll drop back here on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught by the receiver. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Moves out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish. Tight end was wide open. How did they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Chewing clock with the running game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needed this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking downfield. Oh, what a grab!
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.